Okay, I want to show some other combos and some good other techniques. Because even though we work on techniques here that had too many people focus on that. I even see it in the UFC. Boxing, same thing. I believe 100% if George Foreman would have got up there and fought anybody, and he'd have just beaten him in the arms, he'd have won every fight, because nobody would have stood up to it. The power he had, he should have just beat their arms so they couldn't hold him up no more. But he tried to box and get in. He ended up losing some fights because of it, I think. That's just my idea. So I'm going to show a couple good techniques that I like. And even though Bob's hard, and this is real flimsy, hitting on the side, it'll still be good enough to demonstrate these techniques. Okay? These are good striking points right here. Right here in the shoulder. And you don't even have to be that precise. The more precise you are, of course, the better you're going to, the more damage you're going to do. But anywhere in here, it's going to almost immobilize most people's arms. The bicep. Okay? If you can't even get in there, the forearm. Strike the forearm. You get a knuckle, you get a good hard punch with that knuckle, and two knuckles digging in here, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. Okay? Okay, and so, instead of just jabbing, trying to set them up, you might as well hit something while you're doing it. Okay? And sometimes it takes some speed, because if a guy can move, he can also move his arms. But most people aren't going to be thinking about moving their arms. They're going to be thinking about moving their head, getting their head out of the way. So, just a couple combos you can practice is striking here, like here, and then here. Like just two quick hits. Boom. Here. Okay? And chances are, here, and you got to keep yourself covered, because he can counter. Bob don't move, a live opponent does. So if you punch here, this hand's still guarded high. Okay? I might have missed this one here. He could be getting ready to counter with this one. Okay? This hand here covers this arm. And I come back here. Now this hand's going to cover this arm here. And now I'm going to follow up with a different type of punch. A hammer fist. Something else I don't see used a lot. Very good technique. I like it. Okay? Same thing. Uses the waist. Drives forward. Here. Okay? I like striking on the neck, especially Bob, because it helps absorb the blow a little better, and he doesn't bounce as much. But, the head is a good spot to hit with that. Collarbone, the neck, the ear. You cup that ear just right with that. You can do a lot of damage. The way we learn to throw that hammer fist is you practice a thing called carry the water. You pretend you have a cup of water sitting in your hand. Okay? And you just go around and try not to spill it. Okay? And this is the movement for a lot of praying mantis in that. Okay? It teaches you to flow. Okay? I've incorporated it. Chinese, before I hit you with the praying mantis strike to the eye, okay, did that. We're going to come right here and hit you to the eye. Boom. Okay? And it's going to circle around and, possibly block and then flow right over top of that arm to the eye. Not a lot of power, it'll take out, the biggest guy. The Chinese will do it a little bit differently. They're going to come around and hit. But the mantis strike, when they carry the water, and what it does is it flows over the arm. You throw a punch at him here, this praying mantis, this carry the water, actually blocks the arm, blocks his arm here, and circles around and strikes to the eye. Okay? Doesn't matter how big the opponent is, you're striking the targets like that, you're going to slow them down quite a bit. Okay, I've incorporated it and turned it around, use it a little more for a hammer fist. Something a little more conventional, something, more people can use or learn. So that's three things, or three combinations you can practice. Okay, and you can start off the lead punch, whatever, here. I usually lead with my right, so I'm going to strike first here. Of course, depending on what the opponent does. But for drill's sake, just to do the drill, okay, we're going to practice here. See how I'm moving here? Boom, boom, boom. Okay, it's not all here. I'm not standing here the whole time. Okay, be alive. Be alive. Here. Okay. Maybe this part of the arm ain't available, like I said. Strike to the bicep. That can be done anytime, too, even if you throw in a punch. If you throw in a punch, instead of trying to get in close, especially in UFC, you get in too close, you're going to try to grapple you. If you're not a grappler, you don't want to get too close. So you strike the bicep here. Just here. Boom, boom. Okay? Bicep here. Forearm. Okay, strike the forearm. Strike the forearm ball over here. These combos aren't set in stone. Okay, just a drill. Here. Just a drill here. Here. Okay, you don't know where he's going to open up at. Okay, you can mix them up the way you like.